What's up, everyone? Today is May 28th, and we're officially going to be in whitetail mode. I didn't end up with a tom, didn't end up with a bird at all, but I definitely had a good time. I got a lot of good responses in my calling, but I think next year the game plan's probably going to be to try to get some more permission. Where I had a lot of responses, I just didn't have the area to be able to go to them. So I think maybe next year I try to ask for more neighbor permission and just see what I can do about that. But in the meantime, I'll let you guys get to my recap. Also, I just got this. I think this is really cool. It's 3 ounces, goes on the end of your stabilizer. When you're carrying it, it takes the weight off your bow. You can carry it that way. You can carry it this way on top of your arm here. But cool dude, American-made product. So far I like it. It weighs 3 ounces on the end of my stabilizer, which this here is 2 ounces and then 3 ounces, so I'm running 5 ounces. Before I was running 4 ounces, so it just adds 1. I don't know if it's because it's wider, but I don't notice a difference. So that's the Adapt saddle from Aim for a Pass-Through. What's going on, guys? Today is the next Saturday, and I am running a little bit late, so it's going to be a quick interview here to start what's going on. But I am property I saw those 3 jakes at last time, and I'm here before light, I guess, kinda, pretty close to it. That's like 2, maybe 3 hours before I was here last time, so hoping it's before those jakes come by, and maybe there's a tom that comes through here. So we'll see what happens. Couple things. So as I'm getting ready here, I realized I forgot my boots. So I'm gonna be running in gym shoes today. And then I also just heard a turkey gobble behind me across the street. So that's the one I've been hearing across the street. Who knows if it's pet turkey or what, but I don't know. Well, I'm back to my spot. I've been kind of just standing around, yelping a little bit just to see if I can hear anything or if I can get a gobble somewhere, and I'm not hearing anything. But I think I'm gonna set up and we'll see how it goes. Okay, I've got some hens that way, or some other hunters. Sounds like hens though. Very hopeful. Okay, I've got one that gobbled. I heard one gobble much further away. This is getting closer and closer, so we'll see. I had a bird that was somewhat close, gobbling back and forth to me, and then it just quit, and it seemed like he went a lot further away, but I can sometimes hear him, so I don't really know what to do there. But it's still early, still got a couple hours, so maybe if he gets desperate for a hen, he'll come over here. So just keep calling periodically, and See what happens. Well, I think today was a little unsuccessful, but I heard some birds, so I guess it wasn't terrible. But be back at it tomorrow. Okay, I just pulled in. I just saw a couple birds in the field that butts up to one of the properties I hunt. So pulled in. It's about noon now. I'm running over there. I had a bird gobble and I yelped at it, and we're gonna see if I can get this done. This will be wild. I don't know if you hear that gobble, but we'll see. They're right there. This is the setup I'm gonna have. Got the decoy. It's all green in here. And I'm gonna be tucked in right there. I'll give it, I don't know, I got maybe 20 minutes for this, and then I gotta go somewhere else, so we'll see what happens. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna get them to be able to cross this creek, just because it's kind of thick. There is a pretty good like deer trail that runs through here, and it's kind of where I have my decoy set up because you can see it the most. But they're gobbling like crazy. I think I'm gonna quit going at them. They just gobbled. I don't know if that could be picked up from there. You can probably only pick up the water rushing through here, so they did just gobble. But they're right across the creek, so I don't know if I'll be able to get them across. Let's see. I'm gonna try to make them curious. They're gobbling. Well, it's now pouring down rain. Not only pouring down, but coming down pretty good. And I have to go. No luck calling them across the creek, but it was fun. Got some good interaction out of them. Okay, it is still turkey season. Today is also Mother's Day, Sunday Mother's Day. And as you can see, you know, I'm running late. I was struggling to get up this morning. It's 6:30 now. I don't know. Running a little late, but can't get a turkey if you don't go out there, so that's what I'm going for. I didn't go out yesterday at all, which was the Saturday, and I'm going on a work trip all this next week, so I won't be able to go in the afternoon at all. And this weekend, and season ends on the 18th, which I believe is next Sunday, so we'll have only like 3 more shots at this, so need to get out there even though I'm late. But happy Mother's Day to everyone. Tell your mothers happy Mother's Day, and hopefully get a nice turkey today. Alright, we are all the way in the back of the property. Same spot I saw this through Jake's. There is a bird that's pretty far away. I believe is responding to me. Very faint, so he is far. But we'll see what happens. Keep yelping away and see if we can get him to come in here. Okay, I think I've got him responding to me. Maybe he moves a little closer. I think I'm hearing 2 different birds gobble. So I'm gonna keep kind of playing with them. Maybe slow down. I'm gonna try to slow down and be patient with my calling. Just so that I don't. Maybe if I'm more patient, I'll get them more interested in what's happening over here. So we're gonna give it a shot. Hopefully they come right in here. So I've been walking back and forth in this food plot area just to kind of, when I call, maybe it makes it seem like something's moving. It's maybe like a 40 yard. I've just been kind of like hitting it every 20 yards and kind of working my way around. Still getting responses. I think it's just going to be a waiting game here today, but we're interacting with one, so that's a positive. Do turkeys like come in, gobble, and then move back further away? I feel like I'm hearing gobbles, they slowly get closer, and then all of a sudden, bang, back to the original spot. I don't know if that's normal, or maybe I'm hearing two different birds and the close one shut up, or what, but interesting. I'm gonna keep at it. Alright, he's back to being close again, so I'm gonna see if we can get his gobble on the mic. Oh, there it was. I don't know if you heard it or not. There, you see, I don't know, I hope you heard that, because it's right there. So hopefully, he'll work his way in. I don't know. Gonna keep hanging tight. I just looked at the maps. There, you gobbled again, I hope you heard that. But I just looked at the maps. It's pretty flat from where he's at to where I want him to come to. I hope that means that there's not going to be any, creeks that you have to cross or just big elevation changes. So it sounded like they were going to be coming in. I did the back and forth thing because they can't see where I'm at when I'm doing it. And I kind of circled back around towards where it kind of sounded like we might meet in the middle, kind of a thing. And now they sound like they're further away. Alright, I know that the whole calling thing is like the unnatural. The hen's supposed to go to the tom, but it's just kind of odd. It's like I feel like they're getting closer and closer, and they pull back to where they want to be. I don't know. Alright, the birds have gone completely silent. It's about 9 o'clock. I'm gonna take it a sign. I'm gonna go spend some time with my mom today for Mother's Day, so I'm gonna be traveling, like I said, so won't be back out here till next Saturday morning. Maybe, probably not, but maybe after my flight back on Friday. I might find a way into the woods, but airport's about an hour away. Land at 5. Probably not gonna happen. So, see ya next Saturday morning. These allergies.